I live by a principle, and it's the 70-30 principle. So, like I told you, I've been this like overachiever, and मुझे हमेशा ऐसे 100 on 100 चाहिए थे. और मैंने इतनी losers की तरह मैं रोई हूँ ना जब maths में 100 नहीं आए. Which is just, that kid, like I frown upon that kid now, but I was that kid back then. And then, also the Indian education system only rewards like the late 90s, percent scorers and the 100 on 100 and whatever. And then I went to university abroad, and there was no 90s 100 का तो कोई system ही नहीं है. तो आपको first, which was the in the UK it's called a first. To get a first you have to get 70%. I think this is not bad.
That's refreshing.
It's refreshing.
Yeah.
70 पे आप फिर first class में जी रहे हो.
Wow.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
So I was like कि ये तो ज़्यादा better है. तो 70-30 मैंने बनाया कि you have to get 70% from life and forgo the 30 that you don't get. And just be like, okay, I am never going to have it all. I mean, you can have it all, you just won't have it all at the same time. Everything is going to come at the expense of something. Your career might come at the expense of your partner might come at the expense of your family might come at the expense of something else, right? Yeah. So you're not going to have it all, but if you're getting 70% of what you want, then just be happy. So the 70-30 principle applies to my time also. That 30% of my time has to be, spent doing things that rejuvenate me, that relax me, which is why I'm just like, तुम छुट्टी के दिन पे ब्रांड के लिए रील क्यों बनाओगे? तुम रेस्ट क्यों नहीं कर रहे हो? You need to rest, you need to be refreshed, right? So the 70-30 applies to what I expect out of a partnership also. 70% of 365 days, I am very happy. बाकी के जो 109-10 दिन है मैं नहीं हूँ खुश, and I'm okay with it. See, think about it. It's actually quite profound, and I'm claiming for it to be profound. But that principle allows you to be okay with having 9 to 10 bad days a month. Yeah. Let's say 3 to 4 are hormonal anyway for a woman, right? Then it's suddenly your perspective changes and you're like, this is not a bad life, this is a bad day, and I'm still winning with the first. Yeah. You're a winner at life with nearly 9 bad days a month.
And that is so important for women generally.
So, and maybe you don't have 9 per month. Maybe, you've had great days one month and you have 20 shitty days the next month. But you are still winning with the first. तो और क्या चाहिए life में?
ये अगर मुझे किसी ने स्कूल में बताया होता, I would not have been that scared at my PTMs.
ये PTM पे शायद apply ना करे, but life में I think the 70-30 ratio is golden. Like I live by it and it really helps me just get by.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, honestly.
Yeah, without complaining too much.
Yeah, that is really essential. Because if you're spending your rest days complaining, that's really not a rest day.
No, that's not a rest day.
Yeah, and people really underestimate the importance of rest, I feel, especially in our country, where we are just all about the hustle now.
मेरे को तो hustle नहीं पसंद. देखो जितने घंटे काम कर रहे हो, you have to give it your all.
Yeah.
I will definitely say that is my expectation from people, that the hours that you're working, I'm saying that, okay, let's say you have an 8-hour work day, be productive 6 hours, but be highly productive 6 hours.
Yeah.
Right? And the rest, I don't want to bother someone. I may put a text late at night because that's when I have the opportunity to see something. I don't expect a response till the next day or whenever, working hours out or whatever. But when you're resting, do nothing. Be free from that. You have to be able to disconnect, but also do that when you're putting in your best, because that is also an expectation that people have from you.
Yeah, absolutely.